Hello everyone, no respawns here, hope you're doing well. So, back again with a wee vlog. In this instance, I've got my new camera out and I've got some wee lights, as you can see, with my little ring light, and I've got this really shit one here as well. That's actually not even a ring light, this is for painting games workshop. But it clips to my desk, and because it's really dark in my room and I'm awful at this. So you can see I keep looking down at the screen. God damn it. Anyway, I wanted to do a channel update of sorts because I hadn't done one in a while, and you may have heard, but there's been a bit of news recently. What with the Fallout? There's a new Fallout. May have noticed. But basically, I wanted to kind of obviously update the state of the channel and kind of like what I'm going to be doing now that there's a new Fallout coming, kind of how the content's going to change, that kind of thing. I had like an entire like 6-month plan that got ruined because of Fallout 76. I mean, that's awesome, but I had like because I'm a marketing person, so I was like, right lads, I'm gonna make a proper plan, and they've just ruined it. So thanks, Todd. Thanks, you dickhead. So basically, yeah, let's do a life update first. So I've mentioned this a few times in my videos, but I haven't really mentioned it in kind of a full vlog. I'm very, very good. I've got a new job. I know I keep saying that in all my videos, but basically I was a freelancer for about a year. I did Fallout over a year ago for a year full time, and then I hated it, and also it paid well, but like not well enough, and also it was like nervous. It was just not a very, it just wasn't a smart career path at all. It was better to do it as like a kind of a thing on the side with an actual career, because then I can kind of have my YouTuber cake and eat it, basically. So life's really, really good right now. I actually used it to help get my last couple of jobs as well, because I work in marketing. It was kind of like, look at how good I am at video editing. I'm terrible, but they didn't know. But also, the social media side and everything like that. So it was quite helpful. I do B2B as well, so actually most of the social media stuff is completely useless anyway, because those two things don't transfer over. If you work in marketing, you'll know. So basically, yeah, it's pretty good. Like, life's pretty grand. I got a new job about 2.5-3 weeks ago. So I work actually in an office now. Those who follow me on Twitter may know that I've been working kind of at home. So I've basically been a contractor, but working from my house, which is awful. You think it's good, and it's really good for a really short period of time, but then your entire structure falls apart. I was going for pub lunches down, so I got my local down the road there, and I was going for pub lunches all the time, which I love doing, but it means, you're drinking every day, which is awesome. But because I don't drink to get drunk, I just drink and then just like I have an ale and then I just read a book. I went through all the Gaunt's Ghost series. It was grand, such a great book series. So yeah. So anyway, it's nice to have some structure. Basically, that was the waffling that I was meant to kind of get to. I'm checking the time. I'm using OBS, by the way, as well, so it's a bit different to what I've been using before. So yeah, basically that's pretty grand. And obviously with the gaming front, Fallout 76 is a godsend for me. It's really cool. It's weird, right? Because I've decided not to do any kind of rumor videos. Not to judge anyone who does those videos, because I'm doing it on Twitter, like, oh, we might get this, we might get this. But because there's just so many rumors, I didn't want to be accused of clickbaiting. But also, I just had other content I wanted to do, and I have a job, so I didn't have the time to make like 12 videos or something. So I made my 2 videos as such, and then I might make one others, because I have a kind of few ideas about how some of the MMO and also some of the online and then the building structure might work, but I may or may not. I haven't really decided. I might just do builds until we actually get to E3. Speaking of E3, I'm going to be live streaming that on Twitch, which will be fun. I'm not going to live stream it on YouTube. 1, because I don't know how to live stream on YouTube and I'm nervous to mess it up. And 2, if I'm utterly frank, it's way too stressful live streaming between that many people. I remember when I did it once, I announced my Twitch stream on YouTube, and it was great to chat with everyone, but I had like 1,000 people in my chat, and I'm one of those people who try and read all the comments, and I'd never really streamed before, so I was trying to build it. We were in, where were we? What was one of the southern settlements? One of the southern settlements, can't remember the name. Warwick Homestead, we're in Warwick Homestead. I was trying to build in Warwick Homestead, and it just wasn't working. So I'm going to do it on Twitch. What I'll do is just I'll put a link to my, in the description to my Twitch, which is the most deadest Twitch ever, because I haven't streamed in absolutely literally years. But basically I'm going to be kind of live streaming during the E3. I need to check the rules on Twitch to make sure I'm allowed to do it, because I'm pretty sure they have kind of quite strict content. But I might just like, because you'll all probably have it open in a separate window. Whatever. I'm just gonna be on Twitch, basically, probably playing Fallout 4 or something, half-assed. I'll be like Cult Simulator, which I was playing today, and then just kind of we'll watch E3 together. I've booked off because obviously I'm based in London, so I've booked off the following day, so I will actually be able to stay awake. I'm gonna sleep, basically, get some beers, and just like, you know, it'll be about 6 a.m. before I go to bed. So basically I'm going to be then doing, after E3 has dropped, then we've got a bit more I can justify making a few more kind of theory videos, and kind of once we've been given a bit more meat to work with in terms of what kind of game we're getting, because there's, for example, so much stuff that people have been kind of throwing out there. My friend Dolan, actually, on Twitter recently kind of highlighted the fact that we might get some horror elements in the form of the Mothman, which is quite cool. And then a few people have kind of mentioned other stuff. I mentioned earlier today how we might get, for example, earlier starting factions, because there's this curiously deliberate 20 or 30 years between the start of the Great War and this period in time. And it's like completely blank from the wiki, so it means that they give the excuse to use the Brotherhood of Steel, the Enclave, or whoever. You know, they can have remnants or splinter cells, all those groups. So it'll be cool, but I don't really want to kind of go into that, because, you know, pretty much, with the exception of certain elements which seem to be almost confirmed at this point, we can't really. I just don't have the time to make like 7 or 8 videos yet, and that way we kind of, you know, wait. In terms of other content, so you probably noticed, really, I have been trying to. I don't upload as much anymore, though I'm going to start, now I've got a structure back, I'm going to try and get back to about 3 videos at least a week, which I think is kind of a nice amount. But I'm trying to do non-Fallout videos, and I think I've actually been sticking to it a little bit more now, which is quite cool. So we had the Frostpunk, which those did really, really well. I was a bit busy with ending my last job and starting my new job, so I wasn't able to pursue it as much. But they've recently announced their new roadmap, so I'll probably start doing those videos again, which is quite grand. And I did my Cultist Simulator video the other day, which has actually done quite well. It's what I call a slow burner video, so it's already on 7k views now. I bet you that will be one of those videos that will just consistently just get views. Like my RimWorld videos, same thing. Like, half of those are on like 60k views right now, because they've just constantly gotten views. I'm doing this, by the way, you can't see it. Fucking, I'll get better at this, yeah? It's really awkward. I keep having to look up. I can't move it. I want it. Fuck's sake. It's alright, yeah, it's alright. Beard's looking good. You like the beard? People like the beard. I thought the other day, imagine not having a beard anymore. It's dark thoughts, everyone, dark thoughts. I've got so basically I've got sound tiles everywhere now. So I've got behind me, I've got so I ordered a box of like 8, and then Amazon sent me about 32. Yeah, it was literally 32. So I've kind of got 4 packs. So I've got basically these ones back here, and I've got some up there, some up there, and some up there. You can just see above my messy bed. I don't really have a backdrop yet, and the lighting is awful. You may notice like it's a bit grainy. I'm awful at this. Plus, it's like really late. It's kind of 20 past 11 right now, so it's very dark in my room. And sorry, I keep looking at that. It's very dark in my room, and I don't really have anything in the way of decent lighting. So that my aim, I'd love for my videos to be the kind of lighting quality of, say, like Boogie 2988 or something like. You know, he has like it's not like professional vlogger quality, but it's still reasonably decent. I've got what have I got? So I'm just gonna go with that. I can't remember this. Logitech HD 1080p. Also at 1080. No, it's the Logitech 920 1080p. That's the fucking size. God damn it. Anyway. So basically, I've got a nice setup. I've also got a microphone stand now. The microphone stand was a huge thing because I kept wanting to get an expensive one because I made the possibly poor choice of getting a Blue Yeti microphone. And the problem with the Blue Yeti is that it's kind of like the Apple of microphones, and the fact that it doesn't really work with anything else whatsoever. So that means, like, you either have to go for the official Blue Yeti stuff, or you have to kind of find, like, extensions to get it working on, like, other stands. So, to give you an idea, it comes with, you have to kind of screw it in the back. If I can move it, actually. I might ruin the sound, so sorry, but I can move it. You can, just gonna twist the camera, yeah, just 1 second, yeah. You can see it, so it's got this, you can see my phone as well. I've got this little nut in the back. Oh, I've gonna ruined everything now. Oh god. It's fine, it's fine. This is slightly amateurish stream, it's okay. Oh, it's a bit loose now. But basically, it wouldn't fit. So like basically it comes with this little screw thing, and it was so shit that it wouldn't fit on. So I have some Games Workshop modelling putty, which I shoved in the top, screwed it in, and with the nut, not like the actual thing, or the actual microphone. And it's basically almost glued on now. I can unscrew it, but the actual like nut thing is screwed inside. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend getting a Blue Yeti. If I'm utterly honest, it's a good microphone in terms of its quality, but it's just so awkward to use. So I'm thinking of if you've got any suggestions in the comments to anything that's a bit more, you know, something. I want the Android of microphones, if you could, yeah, because I'm sick of using Mac. Incidentally, I have to use Mac in my new job as well. It's really, really annoying. So where was I? Bit waffly. What are we on? 11 minutes. Fine. I can take up your time for at least another 5 minutes. So basically, yeah, new job, very good. Fallout 76, excited. Really excited. Very hyper excited. Also, the rumours are it's quite building heavy. So it's just... woo, I have content. But also, I'm going to be trying to stream a bit and also continue doing the other types of gaming content. It'll be a bit easier now that I've got my microphone stand, because the fact that it was like, it was really, really difficult for me to use a PC, because it would like, it's going to make sound when I do this, right? You can hear that. But like, without a microphone stand, like even just putting my hands against the table or anything it's just the sound traveled up the old stand, so it should be better now. On the subject of PC, I completely forgot, which was initially the point of making of a vlog. So basically, now this is Fallout 76 has kind of thrown this up in the air a little bit, which is why I forgot about it, because I decided this just before Fallout 76 was even leaked. So basically, I'm going to be kind of making the full jump to PC. Now, before one, you on the console side go no, but also you on the PC side rejoice. This will be obviously a few caveats. And now let me just tell you why I'm doing this. It's kind of more practical. My PS4 is just too loud. It's not a PS4 Pro, it's the one before. And before anyone asks, I've tried taking apart. I've literally taken the entire thing apart, completely cleaned it, changed the thermal paste, changed the fan, but I think it's just one of those things that's just deliberately designed to fail. Capitalism. And basically it sounds like a jet engine, and when you're trying to do live footage, it's just completely impractical to try and record. Now, yes, obviously I could buy like I've even bought a new fan. I've gotten a surplus fan that's actually from a brand new PS4 that someone's just clearly just taken apart and sold the bits separately for more money. And it's an official fan, it fits fine, but it still sounds like a jet engine when I turn it on. I think I said maybe just a part, maybe it's like the power supply's heating up a bit more. That's what I'm thinking, which is why even though with the new fan it's still getting hot. But it's just too loud, and it's just so impractical for me to record. So I can't do anything live whatsoever, which means like mod reviews, which I enjoyed doing. What prompted this actually was I was doing Eleonora's Nuka pack, and because it's quite good, and I was gonna do like a review on it. So I think Oxford did one anyway, so it's fine. She got the views and the subs, which is grand. And I physically could hear the console over the video. It was just ridiculous. And I can't really justify spending £300 or so, or like £200-300 on a new console when I've got a perfectly good PC. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm switching. We're on 40 minutes, fine. I'm switching to PC. But what I'm going to do, there's a caveat to this. Now, people forget that my channel is a guide channel, right? Now I'm going to repeat that again. My channel is a guide channel. I do creative stuff, but I do creative stuff within the confines of ensuring people can also do it themselves. I swear some people just... This doesn't really click with some people. Not in a dickish way. I just say some people just don't really get that's what my channel's about. So, for example, a lot of PC users are going to be pissed off by what I'm about to say, which I'm not going to use mods that PS4 users can't use. I just don't see the point in it, right? And someone's going to say, oh, no, but you could do amazing stuff. Yeah, but a third of my audience wouldn't be able to replicate it. So that's just it. I'm not going to do it. And this isn't me being petty anyway. Like, some of the mods are great. I'll use character mods all the time, like gameplay mods. Obviously, I'm going to pretty much download all of Eleonora's clothing mods now, so I can use it and make my character look like some badass cyborg or something like that. But in terms of building, I'm going to still make sure that I can only... It's stuff that PS4 users can do. Yeah, people make the joke that I'm Bob Ross of building. That's kind of the point, and Bob Ross would want everyone to be able to do what he does. You know what I mean? Some people just don't get this. Like, some people just kind of... It doesn't really click, and they get really kind of like, no, you're just being obtuse or a dickhead, or you're just being awkward, you ought to be strange. It's like, no, it's for the sake of... There's no point, right? If I'm a guide channel and I'm not letting PS4 users replicate my stuff, what's the point, right? And some people might go, but now you're shunning out Xbox users and PC users. Nope, you can still do it too. You know what I mean? So it's like... Yeah, so basically, that means that I'm going to be starting a completely new game on Fallout 4, which will be fun. This is going to be cool. It means we'll be redoing a lot of settlements again. Woo, yay, more settlements again. I'll be doing the castle again at some point. I might not be doing the castle again at some point, but I'll do as much as I can before Fallout 76 drops, and then I just won't be doing Fallout 4 anymore. Just as if anyone's asking, no more Fallout 4 after 76 drops, because it will be of 3 years, come on. But so basically, I'm starting a new game. There is a chance, I'm going to research it. Someone let me know in the comments if you know. I'm assuming that means I'm able to share my saves with people. Ooh, so if you want quick builds. And I'm pretty sure there's a way for me to upload settlements, but again, I don't know. So if anyone knows, basically in the ideal world, I don't know if you can do this, but if I could just upload my settlements as mods, like on Nexus at least, and then try and get them into console if I can, that would be absolutely grand. So let me know in the description if that would be possible on PC. Because that way, at least, even if on PC I'm not using PC mods, at least I'll potentially be able to, just download my Sanctuary or my Red Rocket or something like that. What else? Got a new tattoo. I showed it on my Instagram, but... So I've got 2 tattoos, right? So I've got the it might look really shit, but I've got Half-Life there that's about 8 years old or something. And I've got the... It doesn't really work with this, does it? Look like a dickhead. I've got the lantern from the railroad there as well. So I'm quite pleased by that one. I want to get... I'm thinking I'm going to get the... from Deus Ex Human Revolution, the hive kind of hexagon shape. I'm thinking of getting that down there, maybe. I don't know. Then I have to get my arms up a bit more if I do anything there, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to get really, really swole, obviously, eventually one day when I totally get round to it. And I don't want to have stretch tattoos. But for now, it's just here. So basically, what else is that? Tattoos, new job, new Fallout. No, that's it. And obviously, I'm switching to PC. But yeah, no, I'm happy. You should be happy. Fallout 76 looks grand. As I said, link in the description to my Twitch channel. I'll be streaming, this time next week? No, it's not, because it's Tuesday now. So Monday, GMT AM, 2:30 AM for us in Britain, and then, I forgot my country then. I was going to make a dumb joke about what our country was called, and I just ruined it. I do actually remember what nation I live in. 3:30 in the morning for those of you in Europe. Americans, East Coast, 9:30 I think it is. Or 6. Is it 6? No, it's 6. No, it's 9. Oh, I don't know. I think I can't remember where it is. I think it's in California, actually. I don't remember. God damn it. Your continent's so big. America. Stupid. And for the rest of you, what time is it in Australia now? I don't know. What time is it in Asia? Probably next week or something. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. You can enjoy the rest of your week. I will have a new video up soon. And until then, you take care.